and then I can't go. I'm never gonna lose Kenyatta, the voice of Underground Soul. She's always gonna be in there. We have a wonderful special guest in the studio. Hardest working man I know. And I'm only laughing because I can't even keep up with him. His name is J. Watt, or should I say Jason J. Watt Watkins.
Yeah.
Welcome, J. Watt.
J. Watt in the house, still holding it down. Been music artist, just getting it out of the closet. Can't knock it, pardon. Name known in Boston, the Madison Garden. Haven't heard.
Oh, wait a minute.
What's up,
okay.
Hidden Truth?
Okay.
What's up?
He's in
What's
the
going on,
building, Hidden
Kenyatta?
Truth. We're doing wonderful. I was going to say, how are you? But it sounds like you're doing wonderful.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. I think when it's time to press record, I think, you know what I mean? I think.
You just get it in.
Yeah.
Okay,
You know.
J. Watt. I was going to say, you're into so much. What is your focus right now?
Short term.
Short term.
My focus is musically.
Okay,
I'm
yes,
talking
musically.
Yeah.
Musically.
Musically, the single that I have out, you know, just getting more exposure for it.
Okay.
So, you know, of course, you know, we did the video for it, and I've been doing promotional runs, promotional tour, the J Watt Live promotional tour. So, actually, upon the release in 2012,
Okay.
we did events, you know, shot the video, and then, you know, did the tour. It started in October 2012.
Okay.
2013, chilled out 2014. We're back on the map 2015, you know, as far as like touring with it. So I'm just trying to bring more exposure to that.
I'm curious, what are some of the cities you've been to on your tour?
Let's see, Kansas City,
Wow.
New Orleans. We went to Houma, Louisiana, New Orleans, Louisiana, of course, here in QC.
I was a part of that tour in Charlotte.
Yes, indeed.
It was wonderful.
And-
We did it at the Mint.
And you did your thing.
Oh, thank you.
Hidden Truth, yeah, you really
Thank you. Thank
really
you.
did.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But no, that's wonderful.
Yeah, and then, you know, Franklin, Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay.
South Carolina, just on the promotional tip. We did not perform in South Carolina, but it was kind of like, you know, just on foot street promotion.
Now, since you are doing, you know, so many things, like I said before, such as modeling and acting, I mean, you have so many different streams, I would say, that you're talented in. Was music your first choice or your passion for your career?
No.
Wow.
That's correct. Yeah, that's
wow.
crazy.
Please tell us a little bit about your first passion.
Initially, because we started out, like, our parents, like, exposed us to tennis.
Now, when you say our parents, who are you speaking of?
I've got an older and younger brother.
Okay. Family.
Yeah, so they exposed us to tennis. So really, even before what I'm going to say the next sport was, we were tennis. Like, we were like on the USTA route, you know, playing in the USTA.
Oh,
you know,
wow. Okay.
Yeah, and my youngest brother, he ended up being ranked when he was 14.
Wow.
He was ranked in 16 unders. He was like sixth in the nation. And so, you know, my tennis instructor and everyone thought that was going to be the route, you know, career-wise
that you would go.
I would pursue.
So how did music creep in there?
Well, basketball took over after that.
So tennis and then another sport, basketball. Okay,
Yeah.
so go ahead.
So, you know, it's basketball to this day. That's really what I was, still am.
Oh, okay. You love basketball.
Pursuing.
Okay.
You know, that's what I was pursuing. I actually, you know, made it to be able to play in the ABA with the Kentucky Colonels.
Wait a minute.
But it was 2005. It was a short stint.
Okay.
But I was grateful for the experience. And so it was all basketball, but I guess probably 6th grade, because I started off as a saxophonist.
Wait a minute. Hidden Truth, do you hear this, Hidden Truth? We have already heard tennis, basketball, a saxophonist. Wait, okay, go ahead, Jay. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, so that was, you know, and at that point, I guess about 6th, 7th grade, that's when I started, like, you know, just playing music by ear.
Okay.
And so, you know, as time went on, of course, it developed. So I would say that me wanting a career in music, you know, that I guess that picked up, wow, like it had to be high school when I realized.
Did you,
You know,
how
like
did you
11th
first
grade.
know? Was it a talent show? Did you record something and hear yourself back? What was that major thing that made you say, I have to do music?
I don't know. I just, you know, since that time of 6th grade and
Okay.
even some before that, you know, I've always been interested in music. But one significant point that I will say is like during the time when I would go off to college,
Okay.
you know, and then I come back home, I would be recording because I started recording early. I actually recorded one of my first demos with Billy Cox.
Oh, okay.
You know, that played with Hendrix.
Yes,
Jimi Hendrix.
yes, Jimi Hendrix. Shouts to Jimi Hendrix.
So when I did that, and then I had like one of my high school buddies.
Okay.
You know, we.
You are here with The Hidden Truth. I am your host, Kenyatta. We have a special guest in the studio today. His name is Jay Watt. Why don't you say what up to him, Jay Watt?
What up, what up? Yo, 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 yo.
We just heard Jay Watt's single, Fetish for this. First of all, Jay Watt, let me tell you something. That song's hot.
Well,
I'm not even playing around with you. That song is hot. It's flavorful. First of all, where did you record Fetish?
The initial recording was in Nashville, Tennessee on Music Row.
Okay.
The original producer, and I have to, you know, make sure I tag him, give him a shout out. His Alicia with Pow Pow Records.
Oh, okay.
You know, affiliated with BMI. Now, at the time, you know, that was his record company. I'm not sure, you know, now what he's doing. We're working to get in touch with him again, but yeah, that's who.
Or if you want to call 980-202-3142, that is directly to The Hidden Truth. Please call us with your feedback as we go on with this interview so we can answer some calls on the air.
Now, can I say? Well,
go ahead, Jay Watt. You can say anything you want to say.
okay.
Go ahead.
No, about the
You're fine.
on the record Fetish for this.
Yes.
I then had it remade with a live band sound. So, you know, I had some people working with me on that.
That was my next question. When you perform, because I heard such live instruments in Fetish for this, I was going to ask you, do you use a band? Do you use samples? You know, what do you have background singers? What is a, I guess, show performance like for Jay Watt?
Oh, baby, that's a treat. No, it's a
Let
treat.
us know.
It's a
What's
treat
your
for me
setup
more
like?
than anyone. Shoot. But I love, you know, just, I guess my nature being a musician.
Okay.
I love the live instruments. You
Okay,
know?
okay.
To me, it's nothing better than, you know, I just think it touches home the musical vibrations. It's like a spiritual thing.
You know, we have a different style. I mean, I think our style complements, but we have a different style because I like the samples, I like the beats.
Well, no,
but I love the live band sound.
But see, here's the thing. When I hear a sample, like some of the records that I've done are actually samples now, but I'm still going to take them and get some live instruments.
Played over. That's how it's supposed to be.
But look,
anyway.
here's one thing I'm gonna tell you. When I actually hear, like, and if that track is right and it moves me, and I hear that sample over those drums,
That's
like
it,
heavy
right?
drums,
That 808, right?
it's a wrap. I'm going in right then and there.
Now, I was talking about earlier, I do see the call line, but I have to ask you one more question before we take a call. Your tips for success. Like I said, you have so many different streams, and you're so confident and so successful in all of them. What would you tell some of these listeners, some of the young listeners, and some of the older ones as well, some of your tips for success? That's a contemplation.
Is everybody there?
Crickets.
No.
Take your time. Take your time.
Number one is you definitely have to know within yourself like what your skills, talents, and your strengths are, and then once you
That's very important.
Yeah, and then see, like once you find those, you got to capitalize on them. Like
Okay.
if those are the interests, then you got to read, you got to research, you got to find out, do your homework, but stay within those and keep putting into yourself, like in whatever areas those are. And then if somebody's telling you no and you feel in your heart a yes, then you need to go with your heart.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Wow.
you gotta really, because what happens a lot of time, and I've been told this, and shoot, still to this day am.
Wow. Wow.
But you should probably stop.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
I was told that for the longest, but
Beware of people telling you to give up on your dreams.
yeah, you
Now,
got.
I'm going to be
yeah.
a comedian for a minute, though. Okay, I'm going to
okay.
be funny for a minute. I watch American Idol and TV shows like that, X Factor as well, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What if someone really cannot sing, but they believe in themselves? What would you say then? Because I see that all the time. They believe in themselves, but they don't sound right. Does that go along with what you said in the beginning to really see what it is your skill set is, what your personal skill set is?
Yeah, because I think at the end of the day, like, people really know. Or
I don't know sometimes,
it will get to a point where people they'll realize.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? Like they'll be.
It can't be a want to do it. You need to have the skill set for it.
Yeah.
So that's the first tip to success. Have the skill set
just know,
for what it is you want to do.
Know that you're cut out for it. You know what I'm saying? Like know, and that takes time for some people. Some people know instantly. And it's different.
Is independent better than major deal? Or what are your thoughts on that?
But I think there are pros and cons to each side.
I have an independent. I will admit, I have an independent.
Yeah. I think it's pros and cons. I think when you look at the way that record companies used to operate, if they saw an artist, they were set up with the artist management. They were set up with basically everything you needed in-house.
They even had development then.
Yeah. So in that sense, it was good, but that's changed like within the last, maybe 10, 12, 15 years?
Yeah.
And so now, they expect artists to be groomed